What's up, brothers and sisters? Thank you for coming back to watch our videos and subscribing to our channel. If this is not your first time and you've been watching our videos, or if this is your first time and you have not subscribed, kindly consider being part of the African Buzz family. You know we love you and we always work towards ensuring that you are celebrating Africa with us. So we are back in Niger. Remember Niger? The interim president or the military junta president is called Abdirahman Chani, a wonderful guy. And we've seen what has been happening since they ousted Mohamed Bazoum, that is the former president of Niger. And what happened is his friends among the ECOWAS countries placed sanctions on Niger. And that was followed by the US, which also removed its aid in infrastructure and among other things. So these sanctions included even closing the borders with Niger. That means Niger cannot use the ports of Ghana, Nigeria, Benin, and other countries. We saw BURKINAFASO, Ibrahim Traore helping with some goods, especially food. Now, what happened over this period?
Niger has been suffering because of that, yeah?
Yeah.
The government spokesperson says there's no sector in Niger that has not felt
the sanctions.
Yeah. So the Niger government has asked a West African court to force ECOWAS to lift Coup sanctions. So it says here, Niger's military government on Tuesday asked West Africa's regional court to order the lifting of sanctions imposed on the country by its neighbors. There is no sector of the Nigerian society that has not been affected by these sanctions. So guys, children have been suffering. There's been a shortage of medicines, of supplies, of food, because they rely on their neighbors for some of these imports. Yeah. So it's been hard, really. And when you see the government pleading with the West African Regional Court to say, guys, have mercy on us. And it says that this is the only country that has been imposed sanctions that are far worse than what other countries had experienced in the past. So I don't know why they are doing this to
the reason is ECOWAS has a new chairman, and this chairman is Tinubu. And as this happens, this is the period that Tinubu is the chairman, and this is the worst puppet. And something that I hate about these West African states is they place sanctions on their brother country to make their master happy, but they are also hurting themselves. Because when you have a port, like for example Nigeria has a port, and Niger uses their port. So what happens?
There's trade,
there's trade. Yeah. There are truckers from Nigeria who take their things to Niger.
That's employment.
There are people who invest in Niger from this country. You find people from Nigeria in Niger doing what? With business, trading and all that. Yeah. But imagine you place your sanctions. So you're hurting your people and you're also hurting it.
And you don't even care.
An example is Benin. We've repeatedly seen the truckers from Benin cry because when this happened, they had things that were taken to Niger. But they could not, because their president had allowed these sanctions to affect them. Yeah. So that you are killing your economy to make someone else happy. That is stupidity.
Imagine if this guy is carrying a load of maybe fruits, I don't know what, perishable goods, and they get rotten even before they reach the country. So it means, one, they're not going to be paid. It means you've just wasted fuel going to whatever point you've reached. Yeah. Who has lost there? It's you. Does the West benefit from this? Of course it does, but who is getting more and more hurt? Yeah. It's us, and we continue to let this happen to ourselves.
It's like Malema says, war against African with African, brother to brother. And the most absurd thing is you are pretending that you are concerned about democracy. But in real sense, you are not even there.
What is democracy?